Can you give us an idea of what are some of the biggest challenges you see customers facing in this area?
Well, there's a number of them. One, it's getting the right tool that both meets their business needs to sell their widget or their digital media service online, but making sure it's a tool that they can manage and they have that outside expertise to help them understand the pros and cons from a kind of an objective business guidance perspective, how that integrates into their overall accounting so that it can be manageable and you know at the end of any business day or halfway through the business day whether they're making money or losing money. And then we're really going to cover a couple other key elements. One, I have a payment specialist who's going to come in and talk about merchant services so that you can not only have the right e-commerce engine, but also figure out the right processing fee. Because if you're paying a 0.5% or 2% more for every transaction, that's a pretty significant tax on all of your business. And we want to help make sure that those things are understood. You get the right payment processor for your e-commerce engine, which might be different than your mobile. The other piece I have is an expert coming in to talk about sales tax, who's going to really talk about sales tax in an e-commerce perspective when you go from a client that might be selling only locally or in the same county or state, who might now be selling across the country or even potentially internationally, to understand those aspects of it so that we complete the circle of these are all the elements you should be aware of. And then finally, really closing in on the workflow. How do you integrate whatever accounting tool you're on, QuickBooks or Xero, to whatever other shopping cart they're running, and how that works from a very practical perspective so they can evaluate it, implement it, not the technology, and then the process is to help their businesses, their clients.